beautiful for us today, which is a very dynamic topic you want to actually engage with. First of all, if this is your first time joining us, do well to like and subscribe because this is going to be a value plus for you every time you come in here. And we want you to always keep tabs with whatever engagement we are providing here so that you can be able to get the best out of the moment and definitely make your life a better life. My name is Joshua Arukwe, and I anchor the best life discussion. Other expressions are skill migraine solutions, where I help people build their skill and monetize whatever skill that they have. And also, I lead a music platform called Just Truth Music, helping people to actually learn music and as well music performances. So that's basically it. We'll be diving into our topic today, and I want you to really sit tight and let's have this discussion because it's really, really, really crazily important. I think many persons are lost in this trap, just trying to struggle and find a place or find a way around their lives. I think it's a discussion that's going to open our minds and open our hearts to what is really true and get us to actually think and act in the right way so that we can get the best from life. So what's the topic today? Our topic today is kindness versus niceness, or you can say kind versus nice, right? And this has been a very interesting topic to talk about because many persons always think that these two things are the same, right? You hear nice, oh, this guy is nice, and they feel, oh, this is nice, this is cool, yeah, okay, right? They love to want to be heard that's what they're nice. And you also hear people that say, oh, you're kind, that's really cool. So you hear people interchanging these two words, kindness and niceness. Are they the same thing? Actually, they are not the same thing at all. They have completely different perspectives and what they bring, and I'm going to be sharing how these two things are different and how you can actually leverage on, let's say, yeah, both, but also on which actually is better to actually get the best of your life. All right, so let's dive into it. What is kindness and what is niceness? I'll start with niceness because I think that is the underlying factor for many persons. Many persons think that they are good, they are cool, and this happens to a lot of good persons. All right, they are good, they are cool, they do their best and all of that. Within that ranks of niceness, and the where niceness comes is actually from a place of people pleasing, right? You want to make people feel happy, you want to make people feel cool, which in itself may not necessarily be good, but where it has a problem is that many times you shut yourself up to actually make people feel good, just so that people can actually accept you or say that, oh, this person said this cool thing about me. For example, you saw somebody dressing in a particular way and the dress is not so good. What happened? You just go on to say, okay, it's nice, it's fine. So that's you actually trying to be nice. All right. Right within you, you know that this is not truth. All right. And that truth might not necessarily be pleasing to the person that you're telling that truth to. But because you just want to keep a friendship or you just want to keep a face that's maybe creates a relative peace, you get to shut yourself down and just do whatever it's there. So this is a big deal, and it affects a lot of things. It doesn't just affect the person that you're doing this to. It affects you in a very big way because you cannot be yourself. This is where we're going to talk about authenticity, right? Really, really important stuff. Then what is kindness? Kindness is coming from a place of intentionality, coming from a place of certainty about yourself, coming from a place of true care and desire towards another. All right. But for you to be kind, you must actually have a rooted understanding about yourself within. All right. And be certain and confident about who you are before you can truly, accurately hit on the kindness. So you find somebody that is very, very clear about himself. You might even call him or her opinionated because he's clear about his values, clear about his stance, clear about what he wants for his life. All right. Now, this person, you don't call this kind of person a nice person because sometimes it doesn't sound like someone that is nice. It doesn't sound like someone that is people pleasing, and definitely he's not. because he's trying to tell you what is really true based on his reflection, based on his understanding, and he's standing by it, right? Or she's standing by it, whichever way. This is kindness. Coming from a place of true, sincere, honest response towards another person, or honest action towards another person, without degrading your true values and beliefs. All right. So this is like a transforming key. For many persons, they find themselves in that place where they are struggling with authenticity. They can't be themselves and say what they need to say. You find yourself in a circle where you can't be yourself, you can't say what you need to say, you can't act in the right way, then that cycle is not for you. It's not even right for you. You should change it. Right. So kindness comes from a place of sincere love, comes from a place of self-confidence, comes from a place of knowing who you truly are, definitely, and then getting to engage in that order towards another. So if I see someone dressing in an inappropriate way and be within my value system, this is not right, this is not correct. What happens? I tell the person that, okay, this dress does not reflect who you are. And personally, for me, I don't really like this because I don't uphold such kind of values. All right, for me, I would really love to see modesty, or really love to see very good dress and all of that. So now you are speaking from a place of what? Kindness, and not niceness. All right. So this is the difference between kindness and niceness, and it's the right time for us to actually sit down and really understand these two things so that we can be able to act appropriately. There is also the place where this applies that many persons are not really willing to get into that place where you think that you are always sacrificing for people. Anytime people call you, you go. Every time people want you to do this, you do. Every time people want you to do that, you do. And just you're just so much like that everywhere. All right. And you don't really have a thing for yourself. You don't really have what really takes what is really your focus. All right. This also comes from a place of niceness. And I think I've been in that place, all right, where you are always driven about what people think is the right thing to do, and you just do it. You never take action from the certainty of yourself, of who you are, and what you really want to do. Right? For you to truly be kind, you'd have to act from that place of certainty of who you are, and acting within the ambience of you have a confidence of yourself, you have a confidence of who you are, and then taking action towards doing a particular thing. And so why many persons run away from true kindness is that it also hurts other persons in the short run. In the long run, it doesn't. In the short run, it hurts other persons when you're making those choices and decisions, because it is not within the ambience of what those persons actually desire or want at that moment. And so because people do not want that action or activity in that moment, they get to resent you, they get to not like you, they get to feel like, this person is harsh, they get to feel like, this person is opinionated, they get to feel like, this person is this or that. All right. But you are speaking from a place of certainty, you are speaking from a place of understanding, you are speaking from a place of deep insight, you are speaking from a place of certainty or settledness. All right. You are speaking from a place of identity. You know yourself, you understand who you are, and so you are acting also from that kind of place. It's completely a different game altogether. And so you act in that proportion. People do not get the vibe, they don't get it, like it's foreign to them. And because it's foreign to them, they may even fight you, they may not like you, they may push you, or because they don't understand it completely, they may hate you. And it's fine, very, very fine. All right. So this is something you're going to face while building life and running through life. And the earlier the better you become a kind person other than a nice person, best for you. All right. So it's okay to say you don't like this. It's okay to be kind and you say no. That's kindness. It's okay to be kind and you say I do not like this. That's kindness. It's okay to be kind and keep boundaries. This is a big one. you don't have a boundary. People can step on your toes anyhow and go scot free, and they're just on with it. You have to create boundaries in your life to say, no, this one cannot happen, this one cannot stay, this one cannot be. Right? I cut ties with you if you would do this. And just for it to be truly kind, you have to have boundaries. And what is boundaries basically? Basically, boundaries is saying that I've drawn a line. Every time you come close to that line, I'm going to warn you. And by the time you're coming very close to the line, I'm going to do something that you do not like. I'm going to do something that you do not appreciate. I'm going to do something to give you a lesson, or to tell you, or give pass a message to you that when you touch this line, something negative happens to you. Something that you don't like happens to you. Right? That is what boundary is. So you create that boundary by stating the fact that this is what this is. I do not appreciate this action. I do not appreciate this thing. And immediately you come close to this, I am going to warn you, telling that you're coming close to my boundaries. Right? And if you eventually get close to that place, what happens? Something happens. Something that is unpleasant. Something that effectively drives the message that what I am not happy with this action that you've taken. And this is not appropriate. I do not like this. Many persons struggle to be authentic. Many persons struggle to even have their life worthwhile, joyful, peaceful, or enjoyable because they can't deal with this. They consistently face people daily, and they are lost in themselves. They don't even understand themselves. Right? They're always about what people think is the right thing. They can't even make one choice, one decision about their lives, or one decision about where they want to go to. All of that. Because they are not certain about themselves. So for you to really truly be kind and not nice, you have to do what? You have to know yourself. Now, this is where this becomes tricky. The fact that you are being nice, you may do good things. Right? Some things may be good to be done. Like they would be really good to be done. They are cool things that one should do. So you'd find those things. So, but at the same time, they may not be essentials in your life. They may not be the right things to be done in the moment in your life. And so they are not the best things that should be done. Now, in the place of kindness, there are certain things that are good things that you cannot do. So they are good, they are nice, they are great stuffs. Besides, many good things are being done in the world every day. But because within the ambience of your purpose, or within the ambience of whatever you're looking out for in the moment, or what you're looking out for in the long run, right? You are standing and saying that this is what I want to do. This is the decision I want to make. This is where I'm going. What happens? Kind of determine that what you clearly state those facts and work in that direction. Right. So you can help anything that comes within that place or within that purpose. And that's an expression of what's your kindness. Just you being kind is clearly stating that what if I come into this that you're asking me to come into, I may not commit myself. If I come into this you're asking me to come to, I may not be able to do as you'd expect me to do. All right. Now this is you being sincere and being clean and being clear and being straightforward. So it's a tricky game, but it is very, very important. You must understand these two things so that you can live a better life. Don't live your life being dissatisfied and confused, feel dejected and worthless, and what have you. All right. Every time you only move by people's leads and you don't have a lead for your life. It's not the wrong thing for people to lead you, but it is necessary that whoever is leading you should also be around the corridors of whatever thing you're pointing out to or where you're going to. Right. So this is a very clear thing that many persons are struggling with. And if you get it right, my friend, you are saving yourself. If you get it right, your life is changed. If you get it right, come on. It's a completely different game. And then you can stand with confidence and address people. You can stand with confidence and make a decision. You can stand with confidence and live the life that you want and desire. And people, everybody doesn't have to like it. Everybody doesn't have to love it. But because you are clear about who you are and certain, you might even start attracting the right people into your life. People that are worthy of your time, people that are worthy of your attention, people that are worthy of your thoughts, people that are worthy of your ideas, people that are worthy of being around you. All right. This is like a great solution that breaks a lot of barriers in your life. So, niceness is people pleasing. Kindness is being honest and authentic. It's basically being yourself. An encouragement here is to actually be yourself. In the community I lead, Skill Migraine Solutions, we had a time where we're doing a particular challenge, skillship challenge, and we gave a time frame where reports are supposed to be submitted. Now, the reports were to be submitted as early as sorry, at least late as what's the time now? 11 p.m. So 11:45 p.m. Right, that was the time we gave. And if you exceed that time and do not submit your report, what happens? You're removed. We delete that report, and that report is not reflected. We had a night where someone submitted his reports 12:15. No, yes, 12:15. It was hard. It was difficult, but I had to make the call to delete that person's report. There was a little uproar. Some persons were not happy. Like, ah, sir, you'd have allowed the person. What happens? We are degrading the standard we are creating for ourselves. Another night came up again. Somebody submitted his report by 12. What happened? We deleted that report. Another night came and someone submitted his report by what? 11:46. Ah, it's really close. So we just allow that person. No, we deleted that report. It was a night even myself. So because of network issues, I submitted my report some minutes earlier. I think maybe around 11:40 thereabout. And what happened? After some time, checked, I noticed that what was reflecting is a different time, far, far late. Now, what other persons were seeing was different from what I was seeing. And I had to call one or two of my executives and said, what time are you seeing that my report came in? And they said it came in by 12 something. I had to delete my report too. All right. So that it is all balanced to every person. So by the time these actions were done, people started seeing differently, completely differently from the engagement, right? That this is really important to get us to the right level. This guy is not trying to be wicked to us. This guy is not trying to be difficult with us. He's only trying to help us do better and rise up. All right. So at the beginning or at the inception, kindness might even seem like wickedness. Kindness might even seem like something that is not nice, that is not cool. Right. But eventually, it always appears in the right structure in the long run. People get to see that, oh, it was actually for our benefit. It was actually the right intent to get us to the better level. Right. You may find yourself in a system where they ask you to do things in the proper way. Right. And sometimes that feels like difficult. That feels like hard. What happens is that those people are being kind to you because they're trying to help you know that what it is necessary to be thorough and to be effective in doing what you're doing. But if you have a boss that always treats you nice, you come late to work, it's nice. Oh, don't worry, no problems. You do a particular thing that is wrong in the workplace and it doesn't call you to the blame. It's nice, it's cool. And you leave it off like that. What happens? That organization gets to what? It gets to crumble. It's a very big deal that what needs to be paid attention to. Beautiful one, Ife. Thank you very much. I'm glad you joined us today. I hope you guys are getting value from this. It's a really, really important stuff that we need to really pay attention to live our best life. You can't live a life full of mediocrity. You can't live a life full of people pleasing and not do the right thing. If there's a right thing to be done, if there's a certain thing to be done, then that thing should be done, regardless of how people feel or how people think or how people want it to be. You are clear about what this should be, and you know the eventuality of what this will bring. Then let's drive towards that outcome and move with all confidence in it. It's fine that you be criticized. It's fine that people may not understand at the moment. But what happens? The eventuality is that what this is going to be reflected in the sincerity and the authenticity and the true nature of whatever you have stepped out to do. So we're closing here. This brings us to the end of the engagement. All right, be a kind person and not a nice person. Be an authentic person and not a people pleasing person. Be yourself and live real. All right, don't be a game that people play. Please don't. All right, live your life in the best way. If something is not within the ambience of the life that you want to live, does not really circle around your purpose, does not guide you or lift you or take you to the next level that you want to get to, then it is very all right to put yourself out of it. All right, make this decision and see how your life gets to gloom and you start navigating to the right path and having even the right people come to your dwelling. Thanks very much for joining us, and this will be a close for today. Yes, my name is Joshua Arukwe, and you can subscribe, you can like, and drop your comments about this. What have you learned, and what was the experience with kindness and niceness? I would like to hear and know about that. And if you're looking forward to building a skill, you want to build your skill from wherever it is, all right, to mastery. I have a community called Skill Migraine Solutions where we help skill learners and professionals build their skill to mastery, and as well help them to make great profit from the crafts that they do with very brilliant and amazing strategies on monetization. So if this is something you're looking out for yourself, then I tell you, this is the time and this is the opportunity for you to be able to do that. All right, so what you need to do is that there's a link attached to the description of this video. You get to click that link and then you fill out one or two informations that are very relevant to get you into our community. All right, it's a very brilliant and beautiful community, and you'd really love to be there. And if you're looking out to actually learn music, you want to understand music theory and music expression, then you can also reach out to me personally. I have a community platform where I get to teach people how to sight read music and also improve on their music expression. All right, thank you very much and have a beautiful and amazing day. Bye, guys. Don't forget to leave your comments.